We got my man Marcus in here. Me and Marcus, we go back to when there was only two of us in here. Now it's three. The numbers is coming up. Don't get nervous though. We're friends. 45. I'm single, and I've been looking, looking around, dating and whatever. The other day, a woman said, "I like my man with a dash of ugly." I don't know what that means, but it led me to think, what else does she like? A teaspoon of toe sucking, a pinch of pain, a cup of cunnilingus. Yeah. Oh, y'all trying to get silent on that one. Sitting here right now, wishing, I'm gonna have to put that one up to my boyfriend when we get home. That's crazy, man. It's summertime. Summer ended. It's fall. People like to tell you about what they did on their summer vacation. And a lot of y'all don't know this. I'm from Lewisport. Anybody know where Hancock County is? All right. Hey, he said right here, brother. Right fucking here. Now I'm from Hancock County. And sometimes, it wasn't bad growing up. Sometimes you hear inappropriate stories. Or they don't realize who they're talking to. For instance, had a friend of mine, they big blues fan, went down to Mississippi for a blues concert. I like the blues. Told me about the trip, and on the way back, they saw a cotton field. Okay, it's a historical, nobody's working them anymore. We had a war over all that shit. Then he said, well, it was three women. And they said, let's get out and take pictures. What? So we get out in pictures and we acted like we were picking cotton. The whole time, this is the look on my face. You went through your whole day and said, who am I going to tell this story to? Lacing. Weird shit like that happens, and I just brush it off. I remember one time, I was just going to the grocery store. Let's go get some milk. It was summertime. It's fruit season. And I'm walking up, and in the country, you live in Calhoun, Lewisport, all the grocery stores always have something in a shopping cart right out in front, so you can just really steal the shit, but we're good folks. So you go in there and you pay for it, because everybody knows Sam, and nobody want to steal from Sam, so. But yeah, and I'm walking and not paying attention, see a guy I went to high school with. Guy's name's Brett, and I said, hey Brett, what's up, man? He said, oh, nothing, I'm getting ready to go and grab these water. Ooh. And there was a cart of watermelons right there. And now I'm stopped. Why did he pause? Why did he stop? Did he think I was gonna dive in front of him? Those are mine? I didn't even like them. I psychologically did not try watermelon until I was 20 years old. Seriously, yeah. Yeah, because I didn't want, look, man, I got a quick temper, right? So if I'm eating the watermelon, I'm enjoying it, then I look over, and Grant's over here smiling and shit, I'm gonna just assume that he's just having a good old racist time. So I didn't need it. I didn't want to fuck nobody up. Or get fucked up in some cases, because, so I didn't, and then when I tried it, I was like, oh, this is shit. I don't even like this. I owe you guys an apology, so I'm sorry. I like honeydew melon, so. You say, ugh?
Yes, no, yes.
You said, ugh? Well, I think you might have had a little bit too much tonight. You been getting it before we was even telling jokes. Yeah. See, yeah, man, when I was in the Army too, I'm just like Nick, only I was in the Army, he was in the Marines. We don't piss on our hands. It's crazy, man, and I liked it, I liked it. Actually, I didn't like it. It was fucking horrible. I was a horrible soldier. I won't say the Army, because anybody who chooses to serve their country, I ain't got nothing but respect for. But I was a terrible soldier. I smoked every day. I smoked weed every day. Of course, now, let me tell you who was the president when I was in the Army.
Bill Clinton.
Exactly. didn't even have to say anything, and she already knew. He had other things on his mind, or rather, Monica's mind. Yeah, he was just nasty. You know, Bill was, hey, Monica, how you doing? Come in here, I need you to dictate this. I don't know, but I'll try to stay out of politics, man. People get amped up on politics, man. And then there for a while, like I got to stay off of Facebook. I'm starting to hate technology, right? I'm a comedian, I've been doing this for 12 years. And people say, Layson, why haven't you went to LA? And I was like, oh, why not think of that? Yeah, that's what you do. You just say you're gonna be a comedian, you go to LA, and then you get a television show. That's how this shit works. I'm just lazy, I guess. But anyways, somebody asked me if I had a LinkedIn profile. Anybody have LinkedIn? Like professional LinkedIn, right? Yeah, so I made a LinkedIn profile years ago before I did it after like one show. I feel like I was a professional, so I was like, and then I got there and it was like, put shit down, and I was like, ooh. So now that I do have, I want to kill my LinkedIn profile. Like, not just delete it, I want to take it out to a farm where nobody can hear and just totally delete it. And anybody who says, oh, Layson, do you have a LinkedIn? No, I never had one ever in my life. I got an IMDb profile because I was in a little low budget, semi-low budget, semi-pornish movie. Hey, look, I'm not proud of it. It was $250 and some honeydew melon. I was straight. I am a parent. Yes, I am a parent. I have 3 kids. I have 2 older kids, but I have an 8-year-old, and kids nowadays just can't they do stuff that we would never think about doing, right? So you remember when your parents would always call you when you were heavily engrossed in some bullshit, just to do something that they wanted you to do? So I said when I became a parent, I'm gonna do the same thing. So one day, my son is sitting in his room, and I just said I was gonna do it. So I called him. I said, Tyrell. What? He done lost his damn mind. Okay, let me play that game. So I text him back. Get your ass in here now. So I heard him coming down the hallway. I hid behind the door. He came in that room and I smacked the hell out of him. He said, Dad, what was that? I said, that's what my generation calls an instant message. My name is Layson Brooks. You guys have been great.